Hi, welcome to another Derek Does. Today, we're going to do these. Hi, welcome to another Derek Does. I'm Derek, and today we are going to be doing a vintage item that I just found. It's not really something I can wear or use, but it was really cool, and I thought you guys might like to see it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, comment, like, and I'll try to answer anything I can. If I happen to know what it is, I'll do my best. Or other people that actually read this can maybe comment also in the bottom, because they're a lot more knowledgeable than I am. But today I'm going to show you 3 items I picked up. These are all Boy Scout items. I have a jacket and 2 shirts. I was going through a thrift store and I saw them and they were like on a kid rack, and I thought, but then my vintage eye just kept drawing me back, and I'm glad I did go back. These are all vintage Boy Scout. This is the jacket. It has a Boy Scouts of America there. Everything I picked up, I believe, is from either the late 1920s or mid 30s to pre-war to 41, 42. All this stuff is old. I don't know why someone still had all this stuff. Obviously, the child has grown up and may not even be around anymore. But only one still has the tag on it. The others, and I'll get close-ups of everything to show you. This one still has it, and it's a Boy Scouts of America Sweet Ore, but it doesn't have the NRA logo on it, so I know it's not during that period. So it's either before that or after that, before the war. But these are all, I'm almost positive. But if you're an expert on this, let me know. I'll put these on the hanger, and you can take a look at all the different details and everything. Unfortunately, somebody took off somewhere in this 100-year journey. They took off like the where they're from, the state and the county and the troop. All that stuff's gone. Any sort of badges are gone. The only thing that's left is the Boy Scouts of America on the front. But these are all really cool stuff, and I believe this is a wool. I believe these are all like a wool, either that or maybe a wool mixture. I'm pretty sure they're not cotton, because they kind of feel like old military shirts, from World War II that had that. They're not like wool, like a heavy, thick wool, but it's like a real thin wool that they used to wear. And they all have Boy Scout buttons on them, and they're kind of cool. And I'll show you. And they're very military-ish, because obviously, the Boy Scouts was kind of like a junior military thing where you learn how to survive in the wilderness and doing all that stuff. But they used to wear breechers, and the uniforms were very reminiscent, I should say, of military uniforms. Obviously, they weren't carrying guns and that sort of thing. But I'm going to put these on the hanger so you can see them, and I'm going to do the close-ups, and you can kind of see the cool details and features of this stuff. Again, I don't collect Boy Scout stuff. I don't do anything with Boy Scout stuff, so I'll be selling these if anyone's interested in them. Let me know. I'm not positive on the value of this. I know it's kind of all over the place, and again, because it's so specific, and it's for young boys, basically. So the sizing is very small. If it was like a troop leader or something, then that'd be different. But this is all kid stuff. But it's vintage kid stuff, and it's vintage Boy Scout stuff, and I know there's markets for all that stuff. But without further ado, I shall put these up on the hanger so you can kind of take a look at what the Boy Scouts were sporting back in those days. All right, let's start with the shirt. As you can see, this is if you do research on this, you can see this is the classic 30s Boy Scout shirt back in the day. It's very, as I was saying, it's very similar to an old military. As you can see, you've got these long tails for tucking stuff in, and you have a little piece there. I don't think anything's salvage on this, but it's all from, and this one still has the tag, and you can see right there, Boy Scouts of America, Sweet Ore, Union made. This was actually a size, what was that, a 4, it's not a 40, I'm not sure exactly. Anyway, You can see that it's got a little rip here. It has like a kind of a real military button at the top, so it's not in the way. But then when you get to what's actually seen, they have these wonderful Boy Scout buttons here, and it just goes down here, and then down here to go back to the smaller button, because that's where the your waist would be, so they don't want to ruin those buttons. And also, if you look, these have these classic vintage military type of button where it just comes through and then just has a little ring to hold it, because everything's just an eyelet. If you notice here, and even on here, these are just eyelets on the thing. Yeah, you can see there's like a reminiscent, there was something there. I don't think anything was on this. I think the jacket has more stuff that was on it. Here's the cuff. I mean, it's just the classic, everything that you would see like on a typical military type of jacket. So they basically just have a button hole on this side, and then an eyelet on that side. Turn it around for you. This is it this way. Maybe it's a very smart and very useful outfit that would definitely keep the Scouts warm or cool, however the weather was. You could roll up the sleeves, that sort of thing, but very, very durable material. Now on the inside, I don't think there's nothing really on the inside. Just has the one tag there, the sweet ore. Pretty cool. Even has little gussets here, so you can put oversized things in your pocket, because I'm sure you'd be stuffing all your pockets with all your gear to go up into the woods or the mountains to camp. This is the other shirt, and you can see it's more of a khaki, and the other one was more of an olive drab. So I don't know, maybe they had a more of a summer or winter ones. I don't know if the Boy Scouts went that crazy, but maybe they did. It's the same material, same shirt, little there. It's got the really long tails to tuck in, the one button there, and the one button up at the top, and then their fancy buttons here and here. Actually, right there. That looks like salvage all the way down. So yeah, these do have salvage. I'll check the green one to see if it's the same. But that looks like salvage to me. So we got that. You can see there was a patch here at one time. It's long gone though. And the actual sweet ore patch is missing too. That would have been there. So it would have been probably exactly the same. And there's the back. So there's two shirts that came with it. And then now I'll show you the jacket. So here's the jacket, and it's a really cool jacket. I kind of wish it was much bigger, because I would wear it. It's just that classic style. Again, it has the Boy Scouts still here. This one has a tag, as you can see here on the inside. This, and I saw online, these have like a big thing about Boy Scouts, and the child can put his name and different things like that on the inside, so it's your jacket. It has a little inside pocket there that you could put stuff into. You have two of the outsides. Now, unfortunately, the buttons, the smaller ones, are missing on every single one of the outside pockets. So you would have to find those, but I'm sure you can find those if you wanted to. Just has a regular cuff, not a button cuff like the other one, because this is a jacket, and has little gussets there to put heavy-duty stuff in there. So you can put all your stuff here. Then you also have pockets here, and you can see that this actually is taken out on the side too, so you actually have pretty big pockets. How it's like sewn up here so it's tight, but up here it opens up, so you can really put some bigger items into it. They don't do that anymore on pockets really on modern jackets, but the old vintage stuff, especially of this era or military, they would put these in here, because I think more people carried stuff in their pocket. Now everyone just carries an iPhone or something like that. But it is keyholed here. The other one was just a buttonhole, but these are keyholed. As you can see there. It's pretty good shape actually. It has a little hook here, a little loop to hang it. And then at the top, there's no buttons at the top. to wrap it around. Although there is a little left over there. I'm not sure what that's from. I can see there's something was sewn there. Maybe it was actually a patch or something. And then here on the back, it's belted, or half belt, I should say. And then it's kind of like a gusset here for almost like a bi-swing to give the person movement while out there. And not too long either, which is nice. You know, it probably just comes right down to about, you know, the mid-butt. So it's not in the way, but still can protect you from rain and that sort of thing. Show you that. It's pretty nice shape. I mean, it's a shame it's so small, because it'd be a cool jacket to have today, for sure. But if you're a really tiny person, I mean, I don't mean that insultingly, but if you're, you know, if you're a small 34 maybe, this might actually work for you. I don't know. I could give measurements and everything if you're interested. Something that you might want. I was looking, I know there was some patch. You can see where patches were at one time, but I'm not seeing it right now. But this is the jacket to the Boy Scout haul I just got, so kind of cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Derek Does, and we're doing them again on these probably 20s, late 20s, early 30s, maybe up to pre-war Boy Scout uniforms of 2 shirts and a jacket. One thing I did when I was looking at the tan colored shirt, it actually has stamped into it. It wasn't just that one area that had the Boy Scout logo. It was like all over it. So I think it was a special fabric that was made specifically for the Boy Scouts. I didn't see it on the other pieces of clothing, just on these. So it's pretty cool. It's just on those. So it's like a special fabric just for the Boy Scouts, at least from this time from Sweet Oar. Because I think Sweet Oar made all the uniforms for the Boy Scouts, like from then all the way till today. So that's pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something. If you know any information on these things, put it in the comments below. And if you collect this sort of thing, let me know, because obviously you guys know way more than I do. So I will see you on the next Derek Does.